Good everyone, welcome to the world of Nishkarsha Media Entertainment and Publication, and you are watching NTV News at 9:30. Your source for exclusive news and entertainment. This is Parinita bringing you today top stories from India around the world, and the time is exactly 9:30. Donald Trump claims victory in climate change shocks after Bill Gates remarks President. Donald Trump declared victory Wednesday, asserting he triumphed over that termed a hoax of climate change. This declaration follows statement made by billionaire philanthropist Bill Gates, who indicated that a warning would not be result in the end of civilization. On his Truth Social platform, Trump stated, "We just won the war of climate change hoax." Bill Gates has finally admitted that he was completely wrong on the issue. Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates released a memo this week suggesting that the climate change will not lead to humanity demise. This was widely interpreted as a significant position from the 70 years old. Gates further elaborated that while climate change will be ending brings serious consequences, people will be able to live and thrive in most places Earth for a possible future. He contended that the addressing global resource poverty would be more effective in preparing and planet most vulnerable population for a warming world.
Climate is a super important problem. There's enough innovation here to avoid super bad outcomes. We won't achieve our best goal, the 1.5 or even the 2 degrees. And as we go about trying to minimize that, we have to frame it in terms of overall human welfare.
Gates acknowledged potential criticism, including accusation of hypocrisy due to his own substantial carbon footprint, or that memo was a sneaky way of arguing that we shouldn't take climate change seriously. However, he highlighted the notable progress already made in reducing emission and expense of optimism. The future technological advancement will further enhance these efforts. President Trump has consistently expressed skepticism regarding environmentalism. In September, he described climate change as the greatest can job ever during an address to the UN General Assembly. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is addressing a public rally in Muzaffarpur, Bihar today, October 30. He also scheduled to address another rally in Saran district later today. During his address in Muzaffarpur, Prime Minister Modi criticized the Congress and RJD, stating they had insulted Chatti Maiya. He questioned how party could insult Chatti Maiya for votes the election and asked if the people of Bihar country would tolerate such actions. The Prime Minister repeatedly emphasized slogan, "Ab ki baar fir se NDA Sarkar," meaning an India government once again. The election campaign in Bihar is intensifying. UN Home Minister Amit Shah, leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi are both set to address multiple public rallies across the state today. These rallies are in support of respective NDA and India bloc candidates. This marks the second consecutive day of campaigning for both leaders. Rahul Gandhi is scheduled to hold rallies in Nalanda and Sekhipura districts. Meanwhile, Amit Shah has 4 election meetings planned in Laksharahi, Mungar, Nalanda and Patna. The national president of the BJP, JP Nadda, is also expected to address rallies in Buxar and Patna districts. Prime Minister Modi launched the India campaign for the Bihar Assembly October 24th with the rallies in Samastipur and Begusari in post on X. Prime Minister Modi expressed his anticipation for engaging with the public in Muzaffarpur around 11 am and Chapra at 12:45 pm. He conveyed his confidence that the people of Bihar would ensure a significant victory of BJP NDA in the assembly election.
भारत माता की, भारत माता की। महान स्वतंत्रता सेनानी खुदीराम बोस जुब्बा साहनी के ई वीर भूमि अपने सबके अभिनंदन करे थी। साथियों, मुजफ्फरपुर आता हूं तो सबसे पहले यहां की मिठास ध्यान खींच लेती है। यहां की लीची जितनी मीठी होती है उतनी ही मीठी आपकी बोली भी। और आपका ये प्यार इतनी बारिश के बावजूद भी मैं देख रहा हूं हुजूम आ ही रहा है।
Lingara's temple rituals resume. Devotees to receive offering today. All temple rituals at Lingara's temple have returned to normal following a 24-hour fasting period of the deity. Devotees will be able to receive offering today as fruits rituals are said to resume after a day-long pause. Mahaprasad, the scared food offering to Lord Lingaraj, will be available to devotee today. Following the deity 24-hour fast, Mahaprasad will be served at the temple, allowing habitually to partake in it. Temple trustee Suraraut Rai visited the temple today and met with the servitors had held rituals yesterday. The senior Congress leader emphasized the need for administrative vigilance. Temple official confirmed that Lord Ringala rituals are proceeding according to Delhi schedule. Morning rituals including Dwarpal Puja, Mangala Arati, Abhisheka Puja and Magha Snana have been completed. The Kothabhoga rituals is currently underway. The Brahmin Niyog Secretary Biranchi Narayan Pati stated that the Samartha servitors have committed to performing all the scheduled rituals today. Let's take a break. We will be back soon.
काका,
हाँ बेटा,
ये जश्न कैसा?
आज इस गांव को 4 चांद लग गए हैं।
कैसे?
ये सब कृष्णा का कमाल है। अब हम पूरी दुनिया से जुड़ गए हैं इंटरनेट के जरिए।
सच?
वो देखो,
कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर?
बिल्कुल। डिजिटल इंडिया के तहत अब शहर के चक्कर काटे बिना रोजमर्रा के छोटे बड़े काम गांव-गांव से हो सकते हैं। ये देखो, ढेर सारी सुविधाओं के जरिए, जैसे कि बैंक अकाउंट खोलकर पैसों का लेन देन करना, ऑनलाइन रेलवे टिकट बुक कराना, आधार कार्ड या पासपोर्ट बनवाना, पैन कार्ड की अर्जी भरना, जमीन के कागजात या जन्म और मृत्यु प्रमाण पत्र बनवाना। और प्रधानमंत्री डीजी साक्षरता योजना के अंतर्गत सीएससी अधिकारी को प्रशिक्षण देकर दूसरों को पढ़ाने के लिए तैयार करते हैं। एक और खुद का सेंटर चलाने का अवसर मिला और दूसरी ओर लोगों को रोजगार।
लेकिन इस सेंटर को चलाता कौन है?
कृष्णा।
अरे भाई, ये कृष्णा कौन है?
गांव की प्रगति का श्रेय जाता है हमारी प्यारी बिटिया कृष्णा को।
डिजिटल इंडिया, पावर टू एम्पावर।
President Donald Trump expressed optimism for a fantastic relationship with China's counterpart Xi Jinping as the two leaders convened in South Korea. This marks their first face-to-face meeting in 6 years. Occurring amidst significant trade tension between the two nations, it's a great honor. I think we are going to have a fantastic relationship for a long period of time, and it's an honor to have you with US President Trump stated. He further loved President Xi and great leader of great country, adding that considerable progress had already been made. With further agreement anticipated, President Xi in turn remarked, China and the US can jointly shoulder our responsibility as major countries and work together to accomplish more great and concentrate things for good to countries and the whole world. Following the discussion, President Trump announced 1-year validity for the China Rare Earth Agreement with provision of extension. He characterized the meeting as a great success. The leaders last met in 2019 on sidelines of G20 summit in Osaka, Japan. At that time, trade and economic tension were primary topics. President Xi emphasized mutual benefit with a cooperation for foundation China-US trade relation, advocating resolution of differences through equal dialogue and consultation. President Trump occurred urging to dispute the trade and economic matters require proper management and assuring that the United States would not be implement additional tariff on Chinese exports. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu confirmed Wednesday that 2 individuals lost their lives following the landfall of cyclone Mantha in the state. The severe cyclonic storm Mantha has since weakened into deep depression after moving inland toward the Andhra Pradesh coast and into neighboring Telangana. This transition has allowed the state administration to shift its focus entirely from emergency response to comprehensive relief and restoration effort. Following a high level of review meeting on Wednesday, Chief Minister Naidu instructed officials to maintain relief operation with the urgency for the next 2 days. Significant progress have been made in restoring essential services, particularly in the coastal districts that bore and burned the storm. In areas like Konashima, where the 300 electric poles were uprooted and 54 substances damaged, power restoration is nearly 80% complete with full normalcy anticipated shortly. Over 10,000 personnel engaged in repairing damaged electrical infrastructure statewide. Restoration team have cleared fallen trees and debris from major road networks, including over 135 km of key roads. Consequently, APS RTS bus service has fully resumed operation of Wednesday. Traffic on National Highway 16 was also restored swiftly after the removal of significant obstruction. The government has announced financial assistance of 3,000 rupees to each affected family in the relief camps, along with essential commodities including 25 kilograms of rice, pearls, cooking oils and sugar. Fishermen webs will receive double quantity of rice, totaling 50 kilograms. Road access to Sirasalim, including the Hyderabad, remains severely hampered by widespread flooding, road erosion. Authorities are urging the public to postpone the travel to the area until the extreme rainfall warning subsides and conditions stabilize.
Of SP sir as well as collector sir, we prepared well for this Mantha Tufan, and we are able to clear where the road obstructions by the trees fell down. Around 200 about odd trees were fell down on the roads as well as current poles. Entire night this relief works have been going on, and we are able to clear all road blockages by now. And now it appears to be normal situation in now.
Today we can expect extreme rainfall. Of course, there is a lot of rainfall activity from yesterday night onwards, so it will continue even today also till afternoon. So since already heavy rainfall happened, extremely heavy rainfall happened, even today small amount of rainfall also will cause to a lot of damage. So that's why we are giving red warning to these districts: Nellore, Nandyal, Prakasham, Palnadu, NTR and Guntur districts.
Whole thing was monitored by our Chief Minister from RTC, and in every district collectorate one control room was established, and in all mandals also control rooms was there. Due to the precautions taken by the government, there was heavy loss control by these teams. All are in field, all ministers and all officials are in field, so there is no life loss because of that monitoring. And there is some somewhat night wind was very high at that time. 80 kilometers to 90 kilometers wind also came that time. So because of that, some trees fallen and some electrical poles fallen. All are rectifying. By evening, maybe in a normal situation will be coming.
Odisha is set to streamline land transaction with the introduction of buying and selling service directly at Tehsil office. Starting November 1st, Revenue and Disaster Management Minister Suresh Pujari announced a significant administrative reform aimed to making and land dwelling accessible for the citizens. Initially, the initiative will be rolled out 44 tehsil across the state. Plans are in to expand the service to the remaining 273 tehsil by December. Chief Minister Mohan Maji is scheduled to inaugurate the new system on November 1st. This marks a departure from the current practice where land registration are primarily handled as sub-register or district nodal officers. Under the new system, individual will be a book appointment online and complete their land registration at the nearest tehsil office, thereby avoiding the need to travel district headquarters. Minister Suresh Pujari highlighted that the reform will empower tehsildar to manage land-related operation independently. He stated plot buying and selling will begin on November 1st across 44 tehsils. Plot registration and administration work will now be handled by tehsil office. This will be in people dependence on nodal offices.
44टा तहसिल एक तारीख ठारू जमी किना बिका कार्य मध्य आरंभ हो प्रबंधन कार्यालय मध्य तहसिल ऑफिस रे फंक्शन करिवो एवं तहसिलदार माने अधिकृत हेबे प्रबंधन अधिकारी भाव में लोकंकर जमी किना बिकाटा को कार्यकारी करिया पे लोकन को मूल ऑफिस को जाइकरी समय नष्ट करिया पे पड़िबो नाही तेणु 1 तारीख ये प्रबंधन कार्यालय 44टा लॉन्चिंग हला परे मु नुआपड़ा जीवी डिसेंबर 1 तारीख रे मध्य हम योजना रखिछु जिते बकया तहसील रहिला सब तहसील रे प्रबंधन कार्यालय हबो एवं डिस्ट्रिक्ट हेडक्वार्टर को लोकन को आउ जमी जमा किना बिका पे जीवाकू पड़िबो
44 tehsil service will progressively extend across the state. The minister indicated that by December 1st, the facilities will be available statewide, eliminating necessary for citizens to visit district headquarters for any plot related matters. Let's take a break. We will be back soon.
काका,
हाँ बेटा,
ये जश्न कैसा?
आज इस गांव को 4 चांद लग गए हैं।
कैसे?
ये सब कृष्णा का कमाल है। अब हम पूरी दुनिया से जुड़ गए हैं इंटरनेट के जरिए।
सच?
वो देखो,
कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर?
बिल्कुल, डिजिटल इंडिया के तहत अब शहर के चक्कर काटे बिना रोजमर्रा के छोटे बड़े काम गांव-गांव से हो सकते हैं। ये देखो, ढेर सारी सुविधाओं के जरिए, जैसे कि बैंक अकाउंट खोलकर पैसों का लेन देन करना, ऑनलाइन रेलवे टिकट बुक कराना, आधार कार्ड या पासपोर्ट बनवाना, पैन कार्ड की अर्जी भरना, जमीन के कागजात या जन्म और मृत्यु प्रमाण पत्र बनवाना। और प्रधानमंत्री डीजी साक्षरता योजना के अंतर्गत सीएससी अधिकारी को प्रशिक्षण देकर दूसरों को पढ़ाने के लिए तैयार करते हैं। एक और खुद का सेंटर चलाने का अवसर मिला और दूसरी ओर लोगों को रोजगार।
लेकिन इस सेंटर को चलाता कौन है?
कृष्णा।
अरे भाई, ये कृष्णा कौन है?
गांव की प्रगति का श्रेय जाता है हमारी प्यारी बिटिया कृष्णा को।
डिजिटल इंडिया, पावर टू एम्पावर।
Welcome once again. Back to the Future stand one of cinema's most celebrated film franchise. The year 1985 has cemented its place in popular culture, even inspiring the song by SR-71, central to the franchise enduring appeal in character Marty MC Fly, high school student who navigates through the time in all 3 installments. While Michael J. Fox is widely recognized for his portrayal, many are unaware that Eric Slotz was initially cast in the role. Slotz was replaced by the Foxmere Wicks in production. With the recent release of this memorial Future Boy, detailing his demanding schedule, balancing Back to the Future and family ties, the Parkinson's disease advocate has shed light on the circumstances surrounding the casting change. Fox was the initial choice for Marty MC Fly, But this commitment to family ties took precedence. Eric Sloss was the then cast, only to be replaced by Michael J. Fox, when a director Robert Zemsek shot a more comedic interpretation of the character. Sloss' performance by contrast lent a deeper emotional wind to the role. In Future Boy, Michael J. Fox writes, they had already sought for over a month. Unfortunately, the delays were disappointing. Eric was an immensely talented actor, but the creative team felt that he just wasn't right fit for Marty McFly. Co-stars have also commented on the decision to replace Slots. According to digital spy Christopher Lito, who protected scientific Doc Brown, expressed empathy for Slots at the time. Law remarked he was really good actor. Although he was doing a part of well, he was not bringing that element to comedy to the screen. Argentina football icon Lionel Messi was expressed his desire to participate in 2026 FIFA World Cup. However, he stated his decision will be contingent to physical condition. The 38-year-old in a recent interview indicated a potential appearance in the Sports Premier tournament scheduled to held next summer across the United States, Mexico and Canada. Messi explained his thought process, I will evaluate it daily when I begin presence next year with Inter Miami. I need to determine if I am fully fit, can be value to my club and national team. Then I will make a decision. He added, I am very motivated because it is a World Cup. We are the current champions and the opportunity to defend our title field will be extraordinary. It is always a dream to represent my country, especially in the official competition. I hope to have the chance to do so again.
No, la verdad que no. Siempre dije que me baso en cómo estoy, en el día a día y en cómo me siento físicamente y mentalmente para seguir jugando y seguir siendo parte de este club. Y la verdad que me sentí muy bien durante el año. Me siento feliz viviendo en Miami, igual que mi familia, y la verdad que la decisión fue fácil.
Cyclone Manthas weakened from its previous depression status. For the next 2 days, the state is expected to experience continued rainfall, with the possibility of heavy to heavy showers in some areas. Wind speed will range from 30 to 40 km per hour. Accompanied by lightning and thunder, the Meteorological Center has forecast that rain will be persist across the state from the upcoming 2 days. In addition to the rain, wind of 30 to 40 km per hour anticipated, along with lightning and thunder over the next 24 hours. The coastal and north interior district of Odisha will also experience the impact of weather system, with gusty wind and lightning. Similar conditions are predicted to be tomorrow. The sea is expected to remain rough until this evening, and fishermen have been advised against venturing out. Cyclone Manthas gradually weakened after making landfall. Its remnants have formed a depression over the Chhattisgarh and Vidarbha within the next 12 hours. It is expected to move north and despite into low pressure system. This development should lead to clearer weather across the state, with dry condition expected to most areas except for a new scheduled location. Light to moderate rain accompanied by dusty winds and lightning. It is still anticipated in coastal district North Odisha and the interior regions. Looking ahead, winter conditions are expected to begin in the state of 2nd of next month as the weather becomes more favorable for its warmest. Currently, state is experiencing cloudy sky and rainfall.
ओडिशा राज्य रे मेन है कि ओडिशा राज्य रे विशेष प्रभाव हो नाही गोटे किंबा दुईटा स्थान रे प्रबल वर्षा रहिबार संभावना रही जेमति कि मालकानगिरी कोरापुट रायगड़ा गंजाम गजपति नवरंगपुर कलाहांडी जिला एवं मयूरभंज केउंझर सुंदरगढ़ बालेश्वर भद्रक जिले में भी गोटे कि दुईटा स्थान रे वर्षा प्रबल वर्षा होबार संभावना रही सहित राज्य रे अनेक स्थान रे हल्का मध्यम वर्षा सहित बिजुली घड़घड़ी झटका पवन भी घड़घड़ी जो झटका पवन भी 30 ରୁ 40 किलोमीटर पर आवर रहिबार संभावना रही पूरा राज्य को बिजुली घड़घड़ी वार्निंग रे कवर करा जाइछि। वर्षा बहु परिमाण रे कमीबार संभावना रही किंतु वर्षा हल्का मध्यम वर्षा किछि किछि स्थान रे होबार संभावना रही ତା ସହିତ ବିଜୁଳି ଘଡ଼ଘଡ଼ି ଆମର ଉପକୂଳବର୍ତ୍ତୀ ଅଞ୍ଚଳରେ ଜିଲ୍ଲା ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ହେଉ କିମ୍ବା ଉତ୍ତର ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ଅଭ୍ୟନ୍ତରୀଣ ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ଜିଲ୍ଲା ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ହେଉ ସେଠାରେ କାଁ ଭାଁ ଜାଗାରେ ବର୍ଷା ସହିତ ବିଜୁଳି ଘଡ଼ଘଡ଼ି ଝଟକା ପବନ 30ରୁ 40 କିଲୋମିଟର ପର ଆୱାର ରହିବ। ଆଉ ଯଦି ଦେଖିବା 31 ତାରିଖରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ବିଜୁଳି ଘଡ଼ଘଡ଼ି ସହିତ କାଁ ଭାଁ ସ୍ଥାନରେ ବିଜୁଳି ଘଡ଼ଘଡ଼ି ବର୍ଷା ବି ରହିବା ସମ୍ଭାବନା ରହିଛି ଆମର ଉପକୂଳବର୍ତ୍ତୀ ଅଞ୍ଚଳର ଜିଲ୍ଲା ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ତା ସହିତ ସୁନ୍ଦରଗଡ଼ ମୟୂରଭଞ୍ଜ କେଉଁଝର ଜିଲ୍ଲାରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ବିଜୁଳି ଘଡ଼ଘଡ଼ି ସହିତ ବର୍ଷା ରହିବାର ସମ୍ଭାବନା ରହି ପୁରା ରାଜ୍ୟରେ କିଛି କିଛି ସ୍ଥାନରେ ହାଲକାରେ ମଧ୍ୟମ ବର୍ଷା ରହିବ।
That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.